G'day everybody, welcome to week 5 of the Smart Body Strength session. Hope you're having a great time, and I'm sure that muscle mass is picking up and the body fat is going down. So yeah, congratulations on everyone for getting through it, and as I say, hope you're having fun, and I hope you're going to have fun today. We've got 8 more drills to do with Josh, and we're going to be starting off with well, it's called a crossover, low rise crossover. It's a little bit like position that you'd get in for an upright, a bent over row. But what we do is we're going to cross over the bands, and then we're going to sort of go laterally. So it's, here we go. 1, good. 2, 3, good. Breathing out, in. 6, good, keep it going. You can see here we've got a perfect formation with the back, knees slightly bent, abs in, great stuff. Good work, and there's 10. Okay, now we're going to put one foot in, we're going to do an I'll call it an alternating front raise. So instead of basically going with our 2 arms up, we're going to put 1 up, 2, down, down. Now, very important here that you have your abs really tight. You don't want to be twisting the spine. Good work. Keep counting, and that's good. Working it. Fantastic. Knees slightly bent. Make sure that those abs are in. Really engage the core here because you don't want your spine twisted. You want to keep it straight as possible. Good work. Great stuff. Yes, really good. Okay, now we're going to go into a little bit of boxing with bands, which is something I do with my clients. Absolutely love it, and it's really good. And if it's as Josh will point out, that it's pretty taxing, but it's really good fun. So what I want you to do is to get into your boxing position as if you were a right-hander. We'll give the southpaws a bit of a chance as well. So we're going to go into a stance basically like this, with a foot back, 1 foot forward. Okay, so then we're going to bring up our dukes, good, and we're going to be in this position, and we're just going to basically give a left jab, and it's going to be almost in slow motion. So we're going to come out, it's good, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Keeping your arm up, 8, that's good. Good, and then we're going to change over. So basically you can do this. Once you get pretty snazzy with your bands, you'll be able to do that. This is a great tool. And then picking it up like so. And then we're going to come over, we're going to pretend we're a left-hander, a southpaw, and we're going to throw that left cross. Good. Good work. Great stuff. Good, keeping your arm up, that's good. Spine nice and straight, we don't want the spine bent at all, that's really good. Great stuff. Okay, now we're going to come to a squat curl, or the squirrel as we call it. We're going to go basically 2 feet in, and we're going to come down and we're going to squat and curl at the same time. So here we go. Good work. Good work. What we call a compound movement. We're moving a few different types of muscle groups. Good work. Keep it going. Again, feet are perfectly positioned, back is straight, coming down. Good work. Great stuff. Good work. Okay. Now we're going to go back to our boxing stance, and we're going to be left or right footer. If you're a southpaw, you can put your right foot in. Always get into a boxing stance. But if you're a right footer, a left-hander, you make sure that your right side is back, and Vicky Verka. So we're just going to go into an uppercut movement. So we go up, across. We're going to do 10 together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you just want to grab the bands and do that for a minute, you'll know you're doing some uppercuts, so that's really good work for that. Okay, so we're going to go now into a seated row. Something I don't think we've done. This is a new one that we've brought into the genre. We're going to do a seated row. So what we're basically doing, we can do that. We're going to wrap the bands up and choke the bands up as much as we can, bringing it in. Good. 2, Good work. 3. Now see how Josh is keeping straight? He's just keeping a straight back all the time. And we're not bending over, keeping our legs straight, engaging our core. We're moving all of our top muscle groups, so that's working well. Great work. Good stuff. Okay, now staying down there because we have got our 60-second of V-shapes, which is going to be pretty fun. We've been working up to this, doing it across the program, so good luck with it, and I'm sure you've been practicing it, so 60 seconds isn't going to be a problem at all. It's easy for me to say when I'm up there, so we just need a timer here so we can get the timer happening. And it's our last 60 seconds of this 5-week program, so let's enjoy it. And we're starting now. Great stuff. Now, as you can see, I've just noticed the improvement in Josh over the last couple of weeks we've been doing this, and I've just noticed that he's just sort of basically got more stability, more flexibility, and he's even told me he's got more strength in the core. So that's sort of something to aim for. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone, and you know, obviously 5 weeks is just a starting point. I hope you continue on with what you're doing, and we've hopefully made a few changes for the better for you, and we'd like to see you in the near distant future. So thanks very much for everybody. Thanks very much to Josh and all the participants, and don't go too far because you've got your cardio session with James, you've got your stress sessions with Emily, and I'm sure that we'll be back sometime down the track. So really good, and you can see that that is just working well. Fantastic. For the last 5 seconds, just bring it up a little bit more, and look at that for a V. Fantastic work. Great stuff. Thanks very much, guys. Look forward to seeing your results. I'm sure they're on the up. Cheers.